What's up, everybody? I'm Jackie Terry, and I have been a successful videographer for over 10 years now. And part of the key to my success was focusing more on the customer rather than how many followers that I have. In this video, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about what's more important: genuine connections, tangible connections where you communicate with your followers, right? You actually know them, or just having followers that you're not communicating with, right? And you're potentially not even getting a return investment. These are just numbers. So in this video, we're going to talk about just that, the difference between having followers and establishing genuine connections. Because in reality, you want to focus on your customer first rather than numbers to be successful. So let's get right into it. I am Jackie Terry. Go ahead and like and subscribe if you like this video. So number one, I'm gonna give you the main reason why you should establish a genuine connection over followers. To me, followers are just numbers. That's it, right? They're bragging rights. Unless you can actually contact these followers on a tangible level, then it's pretty much useless, right? Because you don't have, or you're not able to get anything out of numbers, right? It's the people that comment, the people that you know, your customer, right? You're going to be able to get a bigger return investment out of them because you know them. They're tangible. They love your work. So establishing customer loyalty within your brand is everything. It's all about building brand trust. And in order to develop brand trust, you have to create valuable content. You have to get on the field and create emotional connections. You have to get on the field and create memorable videos and photos that will last a lifetime for your clients, right? When you're stepping behind a camera, just know that it's bigger than you. People are putting their trust into you. So to establish brand trust, it's all about connecting to your customer, seeing what their wants and their needs are. It's not about you. It's not about the followers. Focus on the customer and what they want, and you will see your business improve. A lot of people wonder how focusing on your customer can actually enhance your business. How do I do it? It's all about taking a customer-centric approach. You don't know what a customer-centric approach is. It ensures that your products and your services meet your customers' needs to the highest level. So whenever you are out on the field doing your thing with this camera, taking pictures, videos, have in the back of your mind that you want to always make a customer-centric approach, right? Have great customer service skills, because in the long run, people are always going to remember how you made them feel, right? Emotions transitions over into thoughts, and thoughts pretty much last forever. So if you have a negative perception, right? If you come in there with, I would say, an attitude, right? Or you just don't want to be there. You want to be in and out. You're not giving the customer a customer-centric approach, and they could feel that. They can feel that energy. They're like, what's going on? You're not giving them a memorable moment. Do you think your customer retention rate is going to increase? No, it's going to decrease, because we have what they call word of mouth marketing, right? Which means your customers become your advocates, right? It's customer advocacy. So if you do mediocre job, right? If you do a mediocre job and you're just in it and not putting your all into it, then that's going to show in your work. It's going to show in your work ethic, and you're not going to get customer referrals, and you will not get a character testimonial, right? Because you're not focused on the customer. Focusing on the customer's needs, their wants, and their unconscious desires matters. You have to know what the customer wants before they even know it. So in order to do that, you have to apply market research, right? Market research is where you actually study the customer, right? Before they even hire you. Or if they do hire you, study what they need. Study the result of what they need. Because people don't pay for the product. They pay for the transformation, right? They pay for what the product is going to make them do, make them feel, right? So, if I can know what you want before you even want it, then I'm solving your problem. And the real people that have a consistently running business, they know they are solution-based problem solvers. So you have to be a solution-based problem solver in this world. Most successful people are not the one asking questions. They're the ones answering the questions and creating solutions to the problems. You got to become a critical based thinker, right? And be able to solve customers' problems. And I guarantee you, if you are able to solve a problem for a customer, right, or a client that wants to hire you, then that's how you create true customer loyalty. Because now you are adding value to your client, you're adding value to your customer, and you are creating a customer-centric approach. With numbers, you can't really do that. If I'm not able to tangibly interact with these people, right? If they're not commenting, if they're not engaging, and I just have numbers, what am I really doing? These are all numbers. These are all fictitious numbers if I'm not engaging with the numbers. If I'm not engaging with the people who are so-called having these numbers, right? I gotta have 100,000 subscribers. I got 50,000 subscribers. It means nothing if they're not engaging with me. And I'm talking about real engagement, not AI engagement from bots. So your engagement rate is an indicator of your success. So when somebody comments on your video or your photo, don't just say a simple thank you, right? I would personally engage with them, right? And create a connection. I would tell them, how did you like this photo? What did you like about it? What key components did you like about this photo? What would you like to see more from me? Would you like to see more work like this, right? And that travels a long way, rather than a simple thank you, I appreciate it. No, ask for engagement. Ask how you like the work. Ask what can I do better? How can I improve? Or what can I do for you? Then you create a whole nother field of just engagement, and it keeps going. And the algorithm likes that, right? Because the more people keep engaging with your content, you keep engaging on that post, the algorithm notes that, it tracks that. It's data informative. So it's going to keep tracking that engagement data, and it's going to enable more people to see that post when you constantly engage. So if I say thank you, that's it. But as a business, right, I want to keep that conversation going. So I'm constantly asking them questions, open-ended questions. How do you like this? What do you prefer? What should I do next? You know, you constantly keep asking questions, right? this method will help you develop your business and your business character, because now you are actively engaging with the people rather than passively engaging with the people with a simple thank you and that's it, and the post is over. You want to keep that post generated and going for days with comments. The last thing I wanted to talk about is building a community with your brand. Community building is the key. So if you are a videographer, if you are a photographer, and you are complaining about having no work, no clients, right? I want to tell you, I want to give you some advice. I want you to community build, right? Free market for the community, right? So there's so many events, right, going on in your city as we speak. And a lot of these cities like photographers. They like videographers. You know why? Because it gives them exposure. Especially if you send those pictures out to the promoter or the owner or the manager and you're like, here, or you promote it for them and get their social medias and tag them in it. You quite possibly created a job for yourself, because now you're adding value. You're adding a value propositional proposal. If you don't know what a value propositional proposal is, it's the proposition of what you can do for your clients that's better than your competitors, right? So if my competitor is just offering video work and that's it, if I come in with a better value propositional proposal, if I say, okay, I'm gonna offer you video work, I'm gonna throw some photos in, I'm gonna throw you a reel in, I'm gonna even throw you an interview in there, you know, and then I'm gonna break that interview up to 30 different clips so you can promote it, which will expand your reach and your brand reputation. Oh no, besides that, I'm also gonna create you a newsletter. This newsletter, you can post it. It'll look just like a newspaper, and you can post it, and it's going to show everything about your business in picture format, text format, you know, and etc. You can offer them value-based propositional plans. So who are they going to go with, right? So you need to give the customer more than what they expected. So your value propositional proposal needs to be extremely strong to outbeat your competitors. You always want to strategize and do what the next person isn't doing, right? So that's where innovation and creativity comes from. Come with a layout, come with a strategic strategy how you want to tackle your community-based clients. Because once you actively get involved with the community, right? That's where, like I said at the beginning of this video, the word of mouth marketing comes into play. So it's beneficial to actually work with the community, work for services. There's so many charity events, there's so many concerts, there's so many community events going on that a videographer or a photographer should never be looking for work. Never. You have to actually go out and hunt for the work, right? You can't expect things to fall into your lap, right? You can't wait. You have to take action. Action is the key to success, because if I'm just talking about it and not taking action, then my business is going to remain stagnant and I'm not going to excel. But if I'm out there on the field, gaining that experience, gaining more knowledge, building connections and networking with different people all over, then not only do I improve my communication skills, I improve my videography skills, I improve my confidence, I improve my public relations skills, I improve my strategy skills just by taking action and being out on the field. So when you step out your comfort zone, embrace it, because now just know it might be a little bit uncomfortable, but just realize progress is the enemy of peace. If I'm stagnant, then I'm comfortable, right? And I'm going to remain in that stagnant position forever. That's my peace. But if I step out of that comfort zone and actually get on the field, that's the enemy. Now I feel uncomfortable. Now I want to go back. But the thing is, you cannot go back. You cannot. You have to elevate and move forward, right? So it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, but soon you're going to get used to it, right? You're going to adapt. Human beings are constantly made to adapt. We are evolutionary creatures that's made to adapt to any circumstances. It's no different from building muscle mass, right? Sure, your muscles are gonna hurt during hypertrophy training, right? You're breaking down muscle tissue, you're breaking down micro tears in the muscle, so there is going to be a little bit a little bit discomfort, and you will go through delayed onset muscle soreness. However, maybe a couple days, 5 days or 3 days, you're going to heal up. You know what's going to happen? You're going to be stronger. You're going to be a lot more sharper. Your body is going to get used to the movement. So stepping out your comfort zone is the best thing you could ever do, because like I said, that analogy, progress is the enemy of peace. So you always want to continue to make progress. And when I say progress is addicting, you want to keep doing it. It's addicting. You feel good. As men, you actually raise your testosterone levels just by progress. Just by winning, you actually raise your testosterone levels, right? So a man's testosterone levels is at its lowest when he's not doing anything, right? When he's wasting his energy on invaluable things, right? So as a man, you always want to keep winning, you always want to keep challenging yourself, and you always want to remain competitive with yourself, right? So always set your eyes on the next goal and show gratitude and take consideration of the small wins, and show yourself self-compassion and reward yourself for those small wins. I could talk on and on for hours about this, but I think you get the message. It's not about the followers. It's about making a genuine connection with the people. If you like this video, go ahead, like and subscribe. There will be more videos like this coming soon from me. I didn't get to the top with simply mere numbers and followers. I got to the top by genuinely making connections with people and establishing real valuable relationships. I'm Jackie Terry.